my name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We're the #1 Class B dealership in the state of Florida. We're #3 in the whole United States of America. And it's because all we do is focus on Class B RVs. But what I have behind me is something that's very unique, something that's very cool, something that nobody else has ever seen or has ever built or been a part of. This is the first one. This is a brand new 2025 Coachmen Beyond rear bath. But Nick, what does that make it? What makes this thing unique, right? There's a lot that makes it unique. The colors make it unique, the brand new floor, and the brand new lithium system. This has the hybrid full lithium system from Lithionics, 660 amp hours, 3,000 watt inverter, the solar, and it has the Onan generator. So you have the best of both worlds. You have the lithium when you want it, and you have the generator when you want it. And everything can power everything in this 22-foot all-wheel drive Ford Transit for as long as you want. It's like an endless cycle of power in this Coachmen Beyond. So Coachmen makes a phenomenal product. They now make 4 vans. They make the Galleria on the Mercedes. They make the Beyond on the Transit. They make a Nova on a ProMaster. Now they make a Pixel on a ProMaster also. So they are expanding their line. They're coming out with some really cool stuff later this year as well that I'm real excited to show you guys. But I think if you're looking for something that's around 22 feet, that's all-wheel drive, that has a ton of lithium, and an Onan generator, and a rear bath, which is the much bigger bathroom, I think this Coachmen Beyond might be exactly what you're looking for. So follow me, let's dive right into it. This is the newest color they came out with. It's called Avalanche Gray. Avalanche Gray it's not quite silver and it's not gray. It's kind of like a muted or flat silver. It's a really unique color. And you know, Tim does a great job with the videography, so you can really see in 4K how vibrant this color is. This has become our fastest growing color that everyone wants in the Coachmen Beyond is the Avalanche Gray. They also just came out with these brand new black wheels with the BF Goodrich tires. This is something they started doing here in the last couple months as well. And I think this color combination is super, super sharp. When we jump inside, you'll also see the new colors of the interior, the new colors of the floors, the new handles, and it's come out absolutely phenomenal. So Beyond, right? 22 feet, you have the carefree awning, you have the big sliding door, rear wheels. So this is not that big, but man, there is a ton of space inside. So when the awning is out, you do have, this is your camping area here. And so you can set up a picnic table from a campsite, or you can grab your chairs that you bring along with you, and you can camp in your chairs right here. You can have this be the area. They do give you a 110 plug, which is great, because what I would do when I would take my kids camp, my kids are older, and I got 4 kids. So they're 20, 18, 16, and 14. So now they kind of go do their own thing. They leave me and my wife, or my wife, their mother, leave us behind, and they kind of all go do their own thing. They don't need us anymore. It's kind of sad, actually. But when they did need us and they wanted to hang out with us all the time, we would take them camping. I would put the awning out. My wife would hang these icicle Christmas lights from it all the time. But I would sit here and I would cook, I'd grill, I would do everything under the awning with the kids helping me. It was kind of a cool thing that we did together. But I would always plug a griddle into here or have a little propane grill. And this was kind of the area. It was away from the door, so the smoke wouldn't go in the door. It was kind of, this was the area that I would cook when we were at a campground. Now, when we were boondock, obviously you can set it up wherever you want, but this is a great camping area here. So when you come around the back, there is a tow hitch. This can tow 5,000 pounds. There are multiple cameras back here. So you got the bird's eye view. Transit gives you the 360 camera with the bird's eye view. They also give you a backup camera, and there are sensors in the front and back as well. But this is the rear bath. So this is a great floor plan. And this floor plan here has the biggest bathroom with storage in the back. So you have the bathroom, you do have a screen here as well. So if you did want to, you know, when nature calls, you can come out here and you can watch nature while answering nature all at the same time. But what's really cool is there's drawers, there's a cabinet, and we'll dive into the inside when we get there. But I really like how big the bathroom is. This does give you the outside shower, and we're gonna jump into that, and the smart plug. So these are my props for my next few minutes. But I also like the cubby holes here, cubby holes everywhere. You do have 2 storage things up there as well. They give you some more storage here, some more storage here. So this is a great back area. The rear bath is becoming, between the rear bath and the Nova and the rear bath and the Beyond, it's becoming one of the most popular floor plans because of the size of the bathroom. So as we're rolling over here, very neat. This, like I mentioned, does have the generator. So 660 amp hours of lithium, 3,000 watt inverter, solar panels, and an Onan generator. So you're like, Nick, isn't that overkill? I mean, it could be, yeah, but when you're out camping and something doesn't work, you want overkill. When you're draining your batteries down, or when it's nighttime and you don't want to run the generator, you know, when you're draining your batteries down by using it all day, you just turn the generator on, it charges the batteries. You start your engine, it charges the batteries. You plug in, it charges the batteries. You're in the sun, the solar panels, they charge your batteries. But you don't need batteries if you're using your Onan generator, which can also power the air conditioner and the fridge and everything, the hot water heater, the furnace. Everything in the coach can also be powered by the Onan generator. There's automatic gen start. You can set all that up in the Firefly. You can also track all your lithium batteries in the Lithium. I don't have my phone with me, but in the Lithionics app, you can track all of the lithium batteries. So very cool there. So since the toilet is right here, this is the black water tank. So what you would do is you would hook up the hose here, twist it, and you would put it into the ground to dump your black water tank. You also have your outside shower spray point, which is right here. So this here, you would stick this in there like that, and now you have an outside shower. So because the sink is right here, this is your gray tank. So the gray tank is the sink water that goes out there. It's also from the shower. The black tank is the toilet water. So that's kind of how they differentiate the 2 of those. But this is in a strategic location, so you can clean off your gray tank there. You can, I'm not supposed to turn my back, but you can clean off your black tank there. You can wash your hands, you can wash your feet, you can wash your surfboard, your kayaks, your skis, whatever you need. This pipes right into your fresh water tank, so you can use this when you're camping for a lot of different reasons. So that's very cool. The other unique thing is a smart plug. So I'm a big fan of smart plug. I always talk about it, and they don't give me any royalties. They don't pay me or anything. It's kind of messed up, I think, but I'm a promoter for them. So I really like the smart plug. I think that in the past, there was always a lot of issues with electricity going from the power pole into the RV, and it was very inconsistent, but I think smart plug has solved a lot of that by when you're plugged in and getting power, this lights up and it doesn't come out. And so the only way it comes out is when you squeeze it. So I like how it latches in there. You're not twisting and trying to thread it and your hands get all dirty, and no, it's just, it pops in and it pops, and it's great. I really like that a lot. I also know that this is intimidating, right? So for people who have never camped, for people who have no clue what I'm talking about, they just see this pretty RV and this old dude talking to you about, oh, I guess I'm not that old. To my kids, they call me the old dude. This dude talking to you about Class B RVs, this is intimidating, right? So one of the cool things we do at Sunshine State RVs is that we will fly you into Florida. And when we do fly you here, we pick you up at the airport, bring you to the dealership, and we teach you how to use your new RV. Everything from how to program your Bluetooth phone, to program the navigation, to use your microwave, how to use the lithium, how to plug it in, how to take the other side, how to plug it into a campground, how to use your shower, how to hook up city water, how to dump. And then that whole time that we're doing that, we're teaching you how to use your RV. You can film it, you can take notes, and hopefully you remember it, right? But chances are you're not. So we put you up for the first 2 nights at a local campground. So that way you can camp and you can test everything that you just learned. You can go shower in it. You can use this. You can clean your dog. You can plug in, you fill, you can flush your black tank, you dump your gray tank, dump your black tank. You do all of that during those first 2 nights at the campground. If you have any issues, you forget anything, any questions, you come right back and we take care of it immediately. We don't make you wait. We take care of any issues you have immediately. And then after your first 2 nights, if you need another night, we give you a 3rd night, whatever it is. If after you're done with that, you're confident on how to work your new RV and you're confident that it works, and then you know what? Then you can drive it home or onto your first trip or vacation or the reason you bought it. So we really want to stand behind what we do. We want to make sure that when you buy it, you know what you're doing, you know how to use it, and you know that everything works exactly the way that it should. Then we guarantee you service appointments within 5 days. We pick up the RV from your house within 100 miles and bring it back to us. We give you tech support on the phone. We give you free harvest host. Lots of cool things we do at Sunshine State RVs that really sets us apart from any other RV dealership in the entire world. That's why we're, one of the top in the country. So you got your black tank, you got your gray tank, you got your cool little code here so you can put it in and open the front door once your code is in. And then, like I mentioned earlier, you got parking sensors here, and these are LED headlights. And I just love this color. This is that avalanche gray. I think I would buy this over silver personally. I think this is a much more unique color. Silver is cool, and we sell a lot of white ones, a lot of silver ones, but this avalanche gray is really neat. So that's the outside of it. There's a lot of cool stuff there, but really a lot of the new stuff that you're going to see is going to be on the inside. So follow me inside, and you're going to love the new colors. You're going to love the new lithium and the new generator and all of the new stuff we're about to go through right now. So as you can tell, now that we're inside, you can see that this has brand new colors. You have never seen these colors in a Coachmen Beyond before. We did a video on a Galleria a couple weeks ago that has the same color. This is called ginseng. So this is the brand new ginseng color. It is like a mix between like a brown, a beige, and a baseball glove. It's kind of the way that it looks. My wife's car has this color inside of it. She absolutely loves it, but the last 2 SUVs that she has had this color in it. So this is something brand new from Coachmen that they just started coming out with. And with this ginseng seating, you also get this brand new brown floors with the black stripes. It's like a marine quality, marine grade. It's from the marine industry. It's made to be on boats. So as you know, if something's made to be on a boat, that means it's waterproof, right? And it's very durable. The sun can't beat it up. So this is a very, very durable floor. It is brown wood color with black stripes on it, and it's very, very durable. It holds up well, so it is a marine grade floor, but this is the ginseng package. You also get the brand new black hardware here. So there's black hardware here. There's also a black sink faucet. All of that comes with the new ginseng interior. These countertops, they started doing within the last year as well. This is like a white solid surface marble type countertop, and all this kind of blends together to make a very high-end, luxury looking Coachmen Beyond. So there's nothing else on the market in a Ford Transit chassis that looks like this. Nothing. And I've seen them all. We sell a lot of them. There's nothing else on the market that looks like this, that feels like this, and it has the quality Coachmen has. So from their insulation, they use a hush mat on the bottom to keep it very quiet in here. They also use a cozy wrap up against the entire shell of the coach, and then they use a rock wool, which is like a big R19 type insulation inside the wall. So you're getting basically 3 different types of insulation in this Coachmen Beyond. It means a lot to them that the van is quiet and very, very well insulated that you are buying. So with the hybrid package, the hybrid package is the package that I was talking about. It's very exclusive on this coach. They just started doing it. This is the first one they've done. It has the 660 amp hours of Lithionics batteries. It also has all the solar that's on the roof. It also has a 3000 watt inverter and the Onan generator. So we talk about the Onan generator. All of that can be controlled through the Firefly. And when you go to the generator settings, you can really see there is this automatic gen start. So the auto gen start is kind of how you can set up your generator to run at certain times during the day and turn off. You can also set it up to turn on and off at different volts of the battery. You can also set it up based on temperature. So let's say you're out camping somewhere and it's you and your wife and your dog and it's hot, right? It's summertime and you want to go for an hour or 2 hour hike, but you want to leave the dog in the RV, or the dog's tired, getting old, doesn't want to go on the hike with you, right? So you leave the dog in here, you set the auto gen start to, if the RV reaches 85 degrees, that generator needs to turn on, kick the AC on, and do it. So while you're gone, you can rest assured that your generator is going to turn on and turn the AC on if the temperature reaches a certain degree. There's also secondary ways you can put cameras in here, and you can hook it up to the router, so that way you have internet in here. You can hook up a camera, you can always see what's going on. The cameras also test or give you an indicator of what the temperature is. So very cool that the Onan generator has the auto gen start. You do have a Truma air conditioner, and all of that is controlled through your Truma module here. You have tank heaters, Wi-Fi, propane. This is your lithium switch on and off here as well. Then when you come over to the other side, you have a solar controller, solar switch, your 3000 watt inverter, and then you also have your awning switch. This is how you would do your awning in and out. Lots of cool controls, and there again at Sunshine State RVs, we will teach you how to use all of those, and I recommend you film it with your phone, so that way if you get stuck, you can pull the phone up and you say, oh, wait a second, that's how Corey taught me how to do it. But the other cool thing about a Coachmen van isn't that it's just a van. It's we just had a big rally the other last week, and we had 150 vans camping together for a weekend in Ocala, and someone came to me and said, Nick, you didn't just sell me a van, you sold me a memory making mobile. And he pulled out a book and he showed me this entire book of places they've been. They were in Nova Scotia, and he has a metal detector, and they're finding treasures all over the country because of their Beyond. So he said, you didn't just sell me an RV, you didn't just sell me a van, you sold me something that through all of my retirement years I'm gonna be making memories in. And I appreciate that, he said. And I appreciate hearing that, because sometimes I get so caught up in, man, this van has to have all the features and all this and all that. But man, you can make memories in any van you're in, as long as you have the desire to go make the memories. And so this Coachmen Beyond has all the features, it has everything, and it can really help you go make the memories that you are wanting to make in a van. So you can also take people with you. You know, this has extra seatbelts, so there are 4 seatbelts. There is only sleeping for 2 here, so there are 2 twin beds. My buddy Hank Strange, this is the same floor plan he has, and he loves it. You know, I talk about that rally, we had 150 people there, and it's because of the Coachmen Beyond Facebook group that Dean puts on that has 6,000 members, and it's one of the best, most active Facebook groups in the country. And they are better than any tech support I can give you, because if you have an issue or a question, jump in the Facebook group, ask a question, and you will have 10 people answer you immediately. So that's better than any type of tech support that Sunshine State RVs can give, even though we do give tech support. So enough about that. So this is the kitchen. You have a rectangle sink with a cover if you want to use it. These slots are so you can put plates in here and they will stand up and dry. A lot of people use their sink for storage as well, so I really like the rectangle sink. Like I mentioned, you have a black what's this called, a sink faucet that has the oscillating thing there. You do have a single burner induction stove. You have nice big cabinets that are all dovetail cabinets, so it shows very high quality, all built in an Amish factory there in Indiana. You have a garbage can. Every RV needs a garbage can, right? So this gives you garbage can and a recycling area for you in your 22-foot RV. The rear bath has a fridge, a NovaCool fridge and freezer. And then this is the lagoon table. So this is the mount here, and you can swivel both the seats around, and you can have this to be your dinette area, your lounge area, and this can be your bedroom area back here. So it's nice that there is a divider. I like to get up a little earlier than my wife, and so she would be sleeping, and I would be up here reading, drinking coffee, hanging out in the lounge area. She'd be back here sleeping in the bedroom. You do have a microwave here, storage everywhere. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go right behind the cameraman. 9. So lots of storage. There's actually 2 Lagoon tables, so one for the front and one for the back. So right here is another Lagoon mount, so you can have one table set up here. So let's say you're eating dinner and you invite your friends that you just met on the hike into your RV to eat dinner. You can have 2 of them eating there. You have 2 of them eating here. I don't know how much entertaining people do in their Class B RVs. But I'm a very social person, so I would probably invite people in, and my wife would be like, Nick, our RV's dirty. You can't invite people in. And I'd say, it's an RV, who cares? Bring them in, the more the merrier. So I'd have 2 people hanging out here, 2 people hanging out there, and we'd all be eating together, hanging out. So love all the storage that Coachmen gives you. You do have a JBL stereo, Bluetooth stereo here that has speakers all around the RV. So when you are just hanging out, you can just play music from your phone. Fantastic fan, which is nice. These are the new style LED lights. Also, they're bigger LED lights. They're not the small ones that they used to have. This is a Truma air conditioner, Truma Aventa. This is the best air conditioner in the Class B RV market. It has a built-in dehumidifier. It is controlled by the Truma. It has a night mode, so it does go lower and quieter, and it has obviously high, medium, and low and all that. So if I was to go to sleep on this bed, I would move these 2 cushions there. I would put that there, and I could easily lay down and have a lot of space. So let's actually lay this down like this so I can show you a real sample of what it would look like. So lots of room to sleep. It is plenty wide enough for a wide body like mine to sleep here as well. So I like this. You do have nighttime shades here and here, so that way if I just want a little sunlight or a little, I want to see the stars while I'm sleeping, but I don't need anybody to see me while I'm sleeping, I could easily set up the lights like that. So very comfortable. I am 6 foot tall, 238 pounds. This morning at 6 a.m. I was in the gym trying to lower that, but we'll see where that takes me. So really like that. Obviously the same thing on this side as well. You have the bed, it's the same setup. You do have the extra seat belts here too. So this is the bigger Firefly. So this has more features and functions. You can go to the temperature base, so you can put it at the minimum temperature, maximum temperature, to have the generator kick on, turn the air conditioner on, and all of that as well. So really like that. Smart TV, King internet router, has a King internet router built into the coach with a cell booster, a signal booster, and all of that is hooked up, digital antenna. It's all hooked up to the smart TV, so you can watch Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, YouTube, all of it right there on your TV. So this is the rear bath. So the rear bath, like I said, 6 foot tall, 238 pounds. There's not a lot of bathrooms that I can do a 360 spin without touching anything. If I need to exercise or stretch before I go to the bathroom, there is plenty of room in here for me to do my workouts, all in the bathroom. My friend Scott Watson likes to work out in his RV, and I said, Scott, the rear bath, it has plenty of room for you to work out, and he kind of laughed at me. But nice porcelain toilet, not some cheap plastic crap. And there's nice big drawers here as well, all dovetail, high quality, like I said, Amish built cabinetry. So like those 3 big drawers, and then you have a big closet here. There is a rod there, so you can hang shirts up, or you can hang dresses, whatever you want to hang up, and you can take these in and out as you wish. So, everybody RVs differently, and they wear different clothes in the RV. We've actually sold RVs to nudist colonies, so they don't need all these drawers. They don't even wear clothes, so who needs that? But if you do choose to wear clothes when you RV, this Coachmen gives you a lot of storage space for you to do it. I love that on here you have a, what's this thing called? A shower curtain, and then you have your sink. So I can imagine myself, let me get that out of the way, standing here, brushing my teeth, washing my hands. You got hot and cold water here, shaving here, plenty of light, really nice. If you need more lights, obviously you can put these little, LED stickable lights everywhere, but very nice. When you're done, you lift it up, close it back, it all goes down into the drain. You do have a medicine cabinet here. So this is nice. This is like a newer medicine cabinet they started doing. And they're very smart, actually. They give you the women's side, and then like half of this would be the men's size here. So I like how they divided up. They knew exactly what they were doing when they did this. This should be my wife, this should be my wife, this should be my wife. Then I'd get like a little bar soap and that's it. So, you know, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, you know what I say? I'm just saying, I don't mind it. I clean myself with a bar soap. I wash my hair with a bar soap. I mean, I just do it all. But lots of space through here. You know, something I've learned about the rear bath, I love it that there's nothing interfering your view with all these windows from front to back. Like, it's just a very, very wide open. So, you know, I've talked about Coachmen, talked about the Transit, the all-wheel drive, talked about Sunshine State RVs, everything new that comes in this, from the floors to the color of the seats to the handles to the faucet to the lithium and the generator and the hybrid model. I mean, lots to love about this Class B RV, this Coachmen Beyond. And, you know, I don't think, you know, honestly, I've been doing this 20 years, and I've looked at a lot of RV dealerships and what they offer, and I just said I want to offer the absolute best RVs and the absolute best service. Those are my two goals, and I want to have all the best Class B RVs on my lot. So that is the big reason why we represent Coachmen so well. We sell more Coachmens than anything else at our dealership. So we absolutely love Coachmen, the Beyond, the Nova, Galleria, and now the Pixel. And they got some cool stuff coming out here in the next couple months. They're going to be releasing some new stuff. So stay tuned for whatever is new. We always have it first because we are their #1 dealer, because this is what we do. We get the first of everything. So I love that Coachmen hooks us up. I love that they give us the opportunity to showcase everything that's new. So sunshinestatervs.com, free delivery anywhere in the United States of America. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.